friends, I'm Juani, and welcome to Juani's house. Well, today, as you see, we are still in the living room area, but we're going to tackle this mantle. Now, my fireplace, if you guys know me, you've been here for a while, you know I love my fireplace. Recently, it was not working properly, and it was just a real easy fix, and I was able to get my ambiance back. So I am definitely going to take advantage of the fireplace this year. So where we're going to start off is we're using this Real Touch garland here. You guys have seen this all over everywhere for the last 2 years. Now this particular Real Touch is one that was picked up from TJ Maxx. You can also find it at Marshall's. And what I want to do is I am going to intertwine this garland here. And so this is like, it's an old gold sort of like magnolia leaf and glittered berry wreath. I picked it up last year during Joann's end of season sale, and I got it for like 70% off. End up paying about $7 for it. It is gorgeous. I have several of them, and two is tucked away in my tree that is adjacent to this fireplace. So I wanted to make sure that both of the spaces definitely marry. They're not going to be necessarily the same, but they're going to have a lot of the same elements. So as you see here, I am actually wrapping around the gold garland around our Real Touch green garland, and now I'm just like tucking it. I'm bringing out some of the leaves on top of the green, some of the green branches I'm bringing over the leaves of the gold garland. And so I am just wanting everything to be very uniform, and I want it to look very natural. So what I've done here is I have some red velvet ribbon, and around the edges is gold. So those are my two key colors that I'm using in my living room, actually my downstairs area. And as you see, I'm just wrapping the ribbon around the garland in like a diagonal direction. And I really like this. You could also cut your ribbon about 8 inches and you can tuck it. But once again, this is another ribbon that is so absolutely gorgeous. I hated to cut it, so I wanted to use as much as I could with the total length before I cut it, because I can definitely use this ribbon in another arrangement and it'll be perfect. I want to make a grouping of bows. So next we're going to add these bells. Now I love these bells. These are some bells that were picked up a couple of years ago actually, and they are from Ross. My girlfriend, I talk about her all the time. We talk about Ross. She's like, every time I go in Ross, I can't find anything. Well, you're not looking, because Ross always has something, almost always. And I used to feel the same way too, but Ross has a lot of great items in the store, especially if you're looking for dupes for more expensive items. And a lot of the items that you may see in Home Goods, Marshalls, and TJ Maxx, you may definitely see the same item in Ross. So I placed the bells here on the end of my garland, and as you see, I have decided to have my garland where it hung on one side, but I also felt like I just did not want to use just like one ribbon. So I went into my stash and I pulled out this gold really shimmery type ribbon, and it is perfect. It's a perfect complement to the ribbon that we're using, and I am just going to wrap this around the garland very gingerly in the same, and kind of have it overlapping our suede red ribbon. And we're just going to do that all the way to the end of the garland. And this is definitely one of those pieces of garland where this was probably at one time a bow, and I took it apart and I roll it. I store them, and then I know when I'm decorating, especially when there's colors that I know I'm going to use, and gold is definitely one of my metallics that I use all year round. But especially during the holidays, I can intermix it with what I'm currently using, and I never have to really worry about different types of ribbon because I know I have something on hand. So now here I am adding my famous Kirkland's tall candlesticks. Y'all know I love these candlesticks. This is one of the best buys that I have picked up from Kirkland's because I think they're very modern. They can also be very classic. This can also be dressed up for the holidays on the table, or you can make it a little bit more casual. I have all of the heights of the candles, and they actually still have these in stock. They were very popular. And so after this holidays, if you looking for something a little bit more modern but that has a touch of glamour, you may want to pick up these candlesticks from Kirkland's, and I will link them down in the description box. Now my candles that I have in these candlesticks, they're LED candles. Believe it or not, guys, those are from the Dollar Tree. They are from the Dollar Tree. They throw a really pretty, like a oranges glow. They're absolutely gorgeous. And so it's perfect because I can just untwist them and the lights are off, and I twist them tight and they come on. The only thing these candles did not have were a remote control. So I've added my gold stocking hooks. Those were from Temu. I shared those with you in a haul, and now I'm sharing with you the stockings. Now I told you this mantle will have elements that are in the tree, and one is the color, but the second is I'm going to use this ribbon because I want to tie in the tops of the stockings to the tree. And so I'm going to use the ribbon. It's perfect because it's perfect size for the band of the stockings. And what I'm just going to do is to cut it to size, and then I will pin it in the back. If this was something more permanent, I would hot glue them. You can stitch them, but this is going to be perfect, and it's a perfect temporary solution to bring a little bit of glamour as well as regalness to this space.
I do believe it's Christmas. It's cold outside, but I'm warm within, 'cause Christmas time is here. Children playing in the snow, a merry game they play.
Now, in a recent video, I shared these beautiful, beautiful deer from Pop Shelf, and I shared with you how I used some of that ribbon from Walmart, and we made ascots for the deers. So I'm just sharing with you once again how I used this ribbon once again, and I used it on the deers, and that is also to bring some of the same feeling, a little bit of specialness, or just a touch of glamour and regalness to the deers, because although they were cute, they needed a little something, and I think it's exactly what they needed. So I have these here, and so in the video that I shared with you where we decorated the tree, I placed it in front of the tree, but I told you that is not where these are going to go. So after I completed adorning him with his new ascot, I placed them in their new home, and I think they are perfect in this new space.
We've raised our little clan like it's part of a master plan. Still, when Christmas has gone, it'll be another year. When Christmas has gone,
And of course, I had to add our ambiance. I'm so happy that the fireplace is working again. I cannot wait to share with you this room in its entirety because it has come together beautifully. In the next couple of videos, we'll be decorating the two buffets on each side of the fireplace. We're also going to be decorating our entryway as well as do some table stylings. I have a lot planned for you guys, and I'm so happy that you have decided to join me. So I'm going to give you a quick little overview of the space, but I wanted to remind you guys, if you're new to my channel, hi, I'm Juani and welcome to Juani's house. If you like what you've seen, go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell so that you won't miss out on any of my upcoming uploads. You can also check me out on my Instagram. You can find me over there at Juani's house. Hit the follow button, then you will be in the know as to what is to come over here at Juani's house. All right, guys, so I'm about to go, but before I do, you know what I always say. The next time you're in town, you can always stop by Juani's house. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
The wonders of life got the prettiest side for everyone to enjoy. Standing up close by the Christmas tree, glimmering light, I am right where I wanna be. I will be home for a cup of